Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from Perth.
This is a round 2 match between Western Australia and Brisbane. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Sandgropers. I like the way they go about it. They're a disciplined side. They play for each other and they're well coached. I think they'll be too good today.
Okay then, thanks Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. It's second versus sixth, and we're set for what should be a cracking contest. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Cameron wins the first hit out. Cripps, Fletcher in the right spot at the right time. It's not a fair fight. That's holding the footy.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Baker knew the tackle was coming. Bolton is released by the handball. Boot, ball, goal!
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Sandgropers picking up where they left off last week. Reed wins it out of the centre. A bit of a panicked handball. In no man's land. Andrews. The fans will be happy to see this. And we will do it all again. Rucks go at it. Warner couldn't get an effective disposal. Baker. That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
They've placed an emphasis on starting well lately and they've been plugged in right from the first bounce today.
The Sandgropers with the first two in the blink of an eye. Cameron wins it down. Warner got the handball away. Pickett farms it out. Rivers felt the pressure there. It's loose inside the 50. Wagner, solid tackle. Not a lot of space to work with. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Keeps it low. Bouncing ball. Keys. Scott has a paddock in front of him. Wagner, this deserves a goal. Baker spoils. Attracted a crowd. The Bears, not at their best so far. Bowes, easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work, and then you give an easy one up.
One kick game again. Cameron got his palm to it. Pickett. Warner, good tackle. Out of the congestion. Absorbs the pressure. He's set upon. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Cameron with a deft tap. Cripps leading from the front. Pickett, he's made a bright start. Cameron, he's still found a way. Hogan. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Reed with a deft tap. Ashcroft normally delivers. Honours the lead. By hand. It's amounted to nothing. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. Ashcroft, tidy ball. They must tidy up their kicking. Searching kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. It's a tough game. Bolton marks on centre wing. The Sandgropers showing some good signs early. Baker can keep it moving. That's an impressive mark. He will surely make this count.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Sandgropers have got it out to 2 goals. English, the winner there. Pickett, Rivers. He's got support. He's been dispossessed. Wagner accepted the invitation. Ashcroft, Bowes. Punched away. Clark needs a good decision. You can see their confidence growing. The kick was centimetre perfect. Hogan in the clear. Is anyone home? English gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Straight in front, should not miss.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet, and he's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
Aliyah to bring it back in. Euland has charged into space. They're moving the footy well here. The Bears might be about to start something. Kicks inside the forward 50. English, that's good work rate.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Aliyah tasked with the kick in. Keys has pushed into space. Got to get it forward now. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. English wins the tap. Warner, snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
There are some danger signs already. This is looking like it could become one-sided.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The 2 big men do battle. Ashcroft, Marshall, taken to ground. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Punch clear. Cripps on the same page as his ruck. They might be caught out on the turnover. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Hogan has got loose. Cripps makes position. They're moving the footy quickly. Payne clears the area. Ashcroft gets his kick despite the heat. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation. To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He's very comfortable with these, and that's why.
The Bears must be hoping that their opponents can't keep this standard up because they're just not able to compete with it.
The Bears are on the back foot early. The big men fly. Cripps, Warner, kicks to space. Georgiades marks. Will he go the bomb? Delivers it inside 50. Not his finest moment. Coleman working hard and being rewarded. Good kick. Barras takes an excellent grab. They're on point so far. Hogan on a lead. That's skillful. Gee, they're playing well. Looking to get it down there quickly. Aliyah is a rock in defence. Waiting for someone to come at him. Good work rate. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Barras cuts it off. The Sandgropers are red hot at the moment. Buderick gets the kick away. Georgiades within range can make them pay.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Georgiades, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Ashcroft, he's lost possession. Ball spills free in the tackle. Hipwood, Baker, under pressure. Barris gets in the way. They're playing with purpose and poise. Bolton in the centre square. That's a bit of a gift. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Punched that like he meant it. Broad, Cripps, gathers. Canelio running in support. No way through there, and they'll reset. Hipwood palms it down. They are hunting the ball carrier. Anyone's ball. They've put themselves under pressure. Waterman, desperate defence, and out it goes. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Sandgropers have started really well in the clearances. If they stay on top there, they'll be very hard to beat.
Ashcroft, Coleman. The sprint is on. Buderick, he's drawn a crowd. He's escorted the footy over the line.
The Sandgropers have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
The two big men do battle. Baker, Ashcroft. The Bears have been out of sorts. The non-preferred lets him down.
Not much going right for them at the moment. He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
It's a deep kick. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The Bears desperately need to shift the momentum. Jackson, he can make them pay royally.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
The Bears are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Revel, can he find a teammate? They could be in here if it sits. What a first term they're having. Hogan, drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Bears have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Sandgropers have got it on their terms. The big men fly. Pickett, that's a bit of a waste. Wagner rolling the sleeves up. Can he hit a target? Chol looms large as usual.
To inject some life into this contest.
Chol, he's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better.
It's a big play to reel in the contested grab and kick a goal, and that one will certainly make the highlights package.
The Bears will be relieved to hear the siren because they'll get the chance to reset. They've got their work cut out for them to get back into this one. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Sandgropers are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. English has got on top. Ashcroft gathers. He's gone. Baker in the right spot. He's been industrious. In no man's land. Humphreys. Gallup feeling the heat. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. He's run into trouble. The umpire will have it. English has had his measure today. He'll be sore in the morning. We'll have another ball up. Hipwood, the winner there. Ashcroft, Revel. Hurried kick goes very wide. Long wins it back. Great mark. His field kicking is normally first rate. Baker has found some space. tries a safe ball. He's hit up the lead. He might have thought about the corridor. Hewland got a fist in. Cripps, he's everywhere at the moment. This is a joy to watch.
The Sandgropers are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He's just shown why they're happy for him to take those kinds of shots. He's a beautiful kick.
The Sandgropers, in this form, would challenge anybody. English punches it out of the ruck. Cripps, clean pickup. Pickett going for territory. Aliyah went bang. Cameron, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. English is giving him a bath. Warner, Georgiades. That's commitment to the cause. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Warner. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Aliyah. Good-looking kick. Revel works hard to present. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Honours the lead. Revel. Crunching tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Reed got his palm to it. Fletcher. He's been busy so far. That's well played. Delivers a long ball. Georgiades has a vice-like grip. Golden opportunity here.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
At least they made them work for that one, but the aerial threat is just as considerable as the speed and accuracy of their ball movement.
It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. Cameron has been dominant in the ruck. Baker, the Sandgropers are playing some great footy. Bouncing ball. Pickett, he ran into a brick wall. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Gallup has found some space. Reed. Warner is cool under pressure. Clark, they should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Taylor tries to spike it out of the danger zone. How will the umpire see this? The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
Joel, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Bears need to follow that goal up. Cameron, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Canelio, Revel wins it back. Ashcroft, he's copped some of his own medicine. Fletcher, it's hard to find a winner for them today. Joel outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
They really need this. He's equal to the task.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity and a cool finish as well.
The Bears haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Cameron punches it out of the ruck. That's a bruising tackle. And we will do it all again. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Same old, same old. Canelio, Pickett. I felt that one from here. We'll have yet another stoppage.
The Bears have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
Warner, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? It's a stoppage-heavy game at the moment. He's set upon.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Sandgropers are playing inspired football, and that can be very hard to stop. This margin might soon be a match-winning one.
Cameron, that's good work rate. Careful with the kick. Hewland with the intercept mark. Kicks inside the forward 50. Baker leading by example. Ashcroft, you asked for it, you got it. They're tackling with venom today. Reed got his palm to it. Fletcher with half a chance. Not on my watch, he says. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Good ruck work. Rivers got to get it forward now. Scott intercepts. Cops some unwanted attention. No prior, and we'll have a ball up.
The Sandgropers are playing some good footy, and if it wasn't for the occasional spot of carelessness, this game will be in their keeping.
Baker falls at his back. That'll be a free.
Kicking at his first.
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
It took longer than they would have liked, but they're playing some very good football right now.
The Bears haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. Cameron continues to have his way. Cornelio, Warner, Rivers, Bolton squeezes the kick. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Fletcher spoils. Warner has brought his own ball. Georgiades, great body work.
He'll have to give it his all.
He's been kicking well today. Can he get another one? Not this time. He's hit the post.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Aliyah goes short with the kick in. Buderick can keep it moving. Fletcher all on his own. Tidy ball. Thumped away. Walter, he's wrapped up. Delivers to centre half forward. Time to turn on the Jets. Coleman showing why he's such a good defender. Well-weighted kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Barris. Too slow. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Warner heads them off at the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Waterman got to the right position and hung on. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Through tackle and rightly a free kick. Delivers it inside 50. Warner goes without it. Jackson, Payne, desperate to win it back. Was that a throw? Coleman gathers. That's skillful. It's come unstuck. Well done. He's been quiet. Anyone's ball. Hill has eyes only for the footy. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Gives it a thump. It'll have the distance, but not the accuracy.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
The Bears aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger. Newland, Keys, dangerous to leave on his own. Well played. This is much better. Fletcher presents in space. This will be their first entry for a while. Hill chips to half-back. The kick is precise. Ignoring the corridor for now. Quality delivery by Foot. They've opened them up here. Picking their way through. Andrews will bail his team out again. Probing ball. Walter on a lead. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. Wagner working hard and being rewarded. The Bears need to make inroads soon. Broad ensures that foray will come to nothing. Clever kick. Walter clears the area. Solid tackle. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Coleman. They are hunting the ball carrier. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Cameron smashes it out of there. Warner. Bolton hunting the footy. He's been industrious. Cameron. He's lost it. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
The Sandgropers lead it by 5 goals at the major break, but this one's far from decided. Time to check in with Gary.
The Bears are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders. Too much, in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Cameron is teaching him a lesson. Navigated the traffic. Pickett, Rivers, into the action again already. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Cameron, it's been a mighty performance. Warner, Pickett. Archie is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
There's a clear golfing class, and this match is in danger of fizzling out.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Cornelio, Warner, Pickett, under pressure. Bolton, they've worked it well. Knew the tackle was coming. Is that holding the ball? Fletcher gathers. Reed, they've got to get a wriggle on. In no man's land. Barris gets to it first. Honours the lead. The Sandgropers are playing some great footy. Hewland making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. You have to be tough to play this game.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
They might as well not have a run. Got the handball away. Good-looking kick. Keys with a chance to run. Ashcroft. It's not a fair fight. We will do it all again. Reed wins it. Ashcroft leading from the front. Almost threw it out. Cameron. Archie is hard to beat one-on-one. They're well drilled. Waterman is the target and he marks.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
He goes with the banana and he's kicked it beautifully.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Sandgropers by 42. Cameron is giving him a bath. Cornelio, Warner, they need a mark. Good disciplined defence. Humphreys only knows one way. Lob, Cornelio. They cannot keep him quiet. The Sandgropers have winners everywhere. Hewland doing what he does best. He's caught. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Attracted a crowd. Cameron, just for something different. Pickett, he's run into trouble. The Sandgropers won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. Reed, a rare win. He'll be sore in the morning.
The Bears are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
Reed, the winner there. Got to get rid of it. That's a dreadful hand pass. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Sandgropers are showing why they were well back to win this match. The big men fly. Cornelio, big tackle laid. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Cameron, he's worth his weight in goal. Pickett, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Bolton, got a fist in. Powell, he's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? I've liked his game today. Hill pushes into space and receives the footy. Zorko went bang. Reed. That might have been dropping the ball. Wagner, good build-up. Looking to peg one back. That's well played. Reed knew where the help was. Rivers gathers. Lob. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire will have it. Cameron has had his measure today. Warner under the gun. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
It's a bad mistake. They're leading them a merry dance. Pickett has found some space. He's generally a good kick. Gee, they're playing well. This is getting ugly. Decides to go. The Bears have been out of sorts. Pickett normally delivers. Manages to find a teammate. What can they build here? Sees something he likes. It's a dominant display. Fletcher is racking up spoils. Blasts away. Humphries. We've seen that before. Bouncing ball. And out it goes.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Cameron has rucked tirelessly. Warner. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Joel drops into the hole and marks.
He's 3 from 3. Can he maintain a perfect record?
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
That's a real team lifter. So classy around goal.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Cameron got his palm to it. Canelio, a model of consistency. Warner, sloppy hands and they've turned it over. He had prior opportunity.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Zorko reads the ball so well. Sizes up what's ahead. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. Punched that like he meant it. He ran into a brick wall. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Cameron with a deft tap. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Revel accepted the invitation. Sets a task for the forwards. Joel stripped of the footy. Hill wins it back. Powell with time. Canelio. That's good work rate. Lob in the clear. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. The Sandgropers are out of trouble. Georgiades has charged into space. Baker. Hogan takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Coleman with a big fist. The fans will be happy to see this. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. English. He is simply too good. Warner. Terrific tackle. Neither side able to clear the footy. English has been dominant in the ruck. Canelio. That won't score. That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. Can he find a teammate? Good work rate. Well-weighted kick. Georgiades spoils.
The Bears aren't winning anywhere near enough ball, and when they do, they're turning it over. They need a big lift.
English. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Baker. Revel in some space on the wing. That's not ideal. Hipwood. How will the umpire see this? They've put themselves under pressure. Met solidly. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. English wins it. Cripps. Great tackling technique there. Hipwood gets his hand to it. Fletcher. The Bears guarding the corridor. Georgiades on centre wing is marked. Tidy ball. Waterman was afforded latitude. He's been accosted. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
The kick is precise. Scott has got loose. Wagner, Zorko, Bowes couldn't get an effective disposal. Ashcroft desperate to win it back. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Hipwood showing his skills. Fletcher, you can't question his commitment. Ashcroft, Joel, marks. That's hard to stop.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Some good decision-making with ball in hand opened up that opportunity, and a cool finish ensured it didn't go to waste.
They've pulled a couple back now, but there's still plenty to do if they're going to get back into this one. Cripps, Warner, just shoveled it out. Cornelio lays it off. Fletcher affects the turnover. They're a big chance here. Clark makes good contact. Gallup, Ashcroft, he's got it.
It's a different game suddenly. Maybe it's not foregone yet.
The Bears having a good patch. Cameron, this is getting monotonous. Cornelio, Warner, Archie, probably too far out to score. Can they find a late goal? Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Bears are getting smashed in clearance and contested ball, and you are never going to win a game of footy with that profile. They've been flat-footed and reactive, and it's put their defence under all sorts of pressure. It's time to really get to work and try to salvage something from this match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The two big men do battle. Ashcroft in his natural habitat. Bolton runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Andrews gathers. It's been that kind of day for them. Who's at home? It's a poor inside 50. Good kick. It must be his birthday. Just has to hit a target. That's an impressive mark. Golden opportunity here.
The Bears might not have a way back if this goes through.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Bears are looking disorganised. Hipwood, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Cameron, he's drawn a crowd. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Warner, we've got another stoppage.
The Bears look a fair way off the pace today. They're really battling.
Hipwood wins it down. Fletcher had to get it out. Baker, the team physios will be working overtime. Something has to give soon.
The Bears have been too inconsistent with their intensity today, and that's not going to get it done against a good side.
Fletcher goes long. Clark picks off the pass. You can see their confidence growing. Andrews, they just keep kicking it back to him. Probing ball. Clark wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They're a pleasure to watch. They're leading them a merry dance. Hipwood might go for a run. Taken to ground. When one tackle just won't do. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
It's come unstuck. What's he got on offer? It's a dominant display. Baker has found some space. Conservative kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They've got them on the overlap. Jackson, he's lost possession. Georgiades takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. Punch clear. Pickett under pressure. Ashcroft runs onto it. He's lost it. Cameron. Baker. Who's front and centre? Ashcroft. Andrews. Fletcher. He'll work all day. That's an aggressive handball. They've worked it well. This is good ball movement. They're moving the footy quickly. Gallup is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's a deep kick. Cameron went bang.
He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Taylor to bring it back in. Georgiades read it well and claims the mark. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Cameron could do this with his eyes closed. Pickett, Cripps dealt with the pressure. Warner with a little bit of time.
We're watching a very good side here.
Their ball movement has been impressive.
The Sandgropers have winners everywhere. The Bears are chasing tail. Payne making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Aaliyah.
No leniency from the umpire there.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill. One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
His teammates will be confident looking for him with finishing like that.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Cameron.
It's been a mighty performance.
Cripps. Pickett.
That's in the back.
He's generally a good kick.
He's stolen a march.
Can he hit a target? Poor disposal keeps letting them down. Normally delivers. Revel clears the area. It's a tough game.
Crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The Sandgropers having a great patch. The Bears on the ball now. Not a lot of positives today. Squeezes the kick. Walter wins it back. Can he find a teammate? Cameron with the intercept mark. Doesn't often waste it. Hogan in the clear. That's skillful. Canelio working hard and presenting well.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forwards with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
Critical contest coming up.
Reed got a fist in.
Taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The Bears
Have been consigned to a face-saving exercise.
Fletcher wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Aaliyah is calm in a crisis.
Easy decision, the tackle was above the shoulders.
Tidy ball. Baker has charged into space. Short pass looks good. Payne can keep it moving. Picking their way through. Well played. Transfers it out wide. Revel with a chance to run. Searching kick. Powell.
We've seen that before.
Manages to get off a handball. Stripped to the footy. Playing for pride now. Lob couldn't hold it under pressure. Hill runs onto it. Ashcroft with the big fist. Baker cops some unwanted attention.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
Cameron.
He's turned in one of the great ruck performances. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Reed smashes it out of there. Ashcroft. Fletcher. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. The Sandgropers finishing strongly. Quality delivery by foot. The Bears have no answers. They're moving the footy well here. They're a delight to watch. Punched away. Buderick. He's under close attention. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Can they beat them back to goal?
Aaliyah feeling the heat and out of play.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Sandgropers are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Canelio. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
This is one to keep in the memory bank, so that when you come up against this mob in the future when the wheel is turned, and it will, you can pay them back in full.
The Sandgropers with 5 on the bounce and playing irresistible footy. Cripps, Warner, to no one in particular. Canelio, Bolton.
The Bears continue to be second to the ball. A quick getaway wasn't possible. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
The Sandgropers
Won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. They might as well not have a ruck.
Cripps. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Kicks to space.
Reed. He's been accosted. They have absolutely spifflicated him.
The Sandgropers are giving them nothing. English.
He is simply too good.
Cripps. Bolton.
Just soaking up time now.
Baker. He's caught.
That's commitment to the cause.
There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. English.
Just for something different.
Cripps. Closed him down.
They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Georgiades. Dangerous to leave on his own.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has!
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this.
Reed wins the hit out. Ashcroft. Baker under pressure. Bowes all on his own. Recognising the urgency. Barris spoils. Met solidly.
It's not a fair fight. Both sides will be glad to hear the siren, I suspect.
English.
He's worth his weight in gold.
Warner. Bolton. Georgiades on a lead. They're irrepressible at the moment. They might be out here. Ashcroft presents in space. Drives it inside the forward 50. Broad made the footy his. The Sandgropers
Moved to 2-0, and they have made an impressive start to the season. What a performance that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Bears
Are going to have to win more of the footy than they did today. It's as simple as that. They came up against a well-drilled side, but you can't hope to win when you get beaten time and time again in the contest. They'll do well to study how their opposition went about it today.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.